everybody, this is Joe Joseph, and this is the DailySheeple.com's news shot. So the London Express, I got to tell you, they come up with some really good ones from time to time, and this one here, it's a really good one, and I don't mean it in a, it's a good story. It says bearded face carved by aliens found on Mars by scientists who are now calling for a NASA probe. Because that's who we really want to dig into something that might be needing some confirmation is NASA. Because they're going to tell us the truth. Isn't that right? Like they've have so many times before in the past. It says, according to the study published by the Journal of Science Exploration last month, it appears to be a bearded profile with an avian headdress within the southeast facing slope of an impact crater in the Utopia Plantatia region on Mars. The researchers are now calling on NASA to urgently get further images of the face in a bid to investigate further if it really could be the first ever proof of existence of an intelligent alien life. Look, I don't think we need to go this far, stretch things this far to discuss proof of alien life. We have it on our own planet. Why do we need to go somewhere else and confirm that life exists that's not human? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. If you take a look at some of the work of, say, L.A. Marzulli, and you look down in South America at the hundreds of elongated skulls that they found down in South America, and that's just one place. They found these skulls all over the world. But when DNA analysis was conducted on these skulls, they found that it was non-human DNA, meaning they came from somewhere else, meaning that they are not of us or like us. Now, they had similarities, but it was totally different DNA. It was non-human. So the question that I have to not only these scientists, but NASA in general, is why are we looking so hard elsewhere for life on other planets when we have enough evidence here to support the fact that there certainly is life out there in the universe outside from humans? You know the reason why? Is because NASA doesn't tell you the truth. You know, it's kind of like that story I went over last week with regards to expanding the human lifespan and how NASA is so interested right now in this research of this new medication or this new pill that they're going to go into human trials on in the next 6 months that's supposed to significantly expand the human lifespan. And they say NASA needs it because human beings cannot survive in the environment of space, but for so long. You know, a lot of people say, well, what about the International Space Station? Well, that's still within the protection of the Van Allen belt and our magnetic field. When you go outside of the magnetic field of the Earth, you're opening yourself up to a whole host of new problems, including an enormous amount of gamma radiation that they don't shield against too well. Makes you wonder how all these Apollo astronauts lived to a ripe old age, doesn't it? Kind of gives credence to the fact that perhaps maybe we didn't go to the moon in the first place. Just food for thought as we look upon this BS picture of a BS face on Mars to help justify the fact that life existed on other planets when we know full well that life existed elsewhere, and the evidence is right in front of us on our own planet. I'm Joe Joseph. This was the DailySheeple.com's news shot, and I'll have one again for you real soon. Take care, everybody.